What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Successfully Single TV. You probably wasn't ready for that intro, right? What's up? I am Rain, your Successfully Single coach. Welcome to Successfully Single TV. I kind of wanted to do something different and switch it up a little bit. For a special reason, because this video, let me try to make it come down a little bit. Oh, there she goes. This video is brought to you by The Switch Up. The Switch Up is a book I wrote in 2017. It's an ebook. If you want to browse it and see what it's about, it's available at successfullysingle.online. Right now I have 2 of my ebooks available there. But the reason I wrote The Switch Up in 2017 was because on my Facebook page, on my Facebook Coach Rain page, everyone was talking about relationships and things, and I was asking those people who follow it and like it, like, what questions do you have? And when I tell you, so many questions were about, 98% of the questions were about relationships and dating. And so many of them were like, why does it go like this? Why does it happen like this? And it was all like, basically you meeting someone's representation of who they are and liking that, falling for that, and then the inevitable switch up. Which is why my ebook is entitled The Switch Up, Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop. So because that's what, those were the questions that were being asked, I wrote the ebook. Now today, it's like I see so much commentary on social media, on the different media sites, and sometimes when people speak with such passion and conviction and they have a large following, people tend to believe them. And I think it's so dangerous because sometimes these people are saying just not the most helpful things. I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes they're saying ignorant stuff, and it's like, no, that's what? Now there's a difference of opinion, and there's, all these different things, but sometimes it's just plain out that's not it. And sometimes it's negative. And when you have these negative narratives that are so loud, that are so popular, people who are searching for what next move to make, what's right, which way to go, they tend to believe it. And I said I have to speak my thoughts. I have to speak my thoughts. I really try to keep it positive. I really try to keep it having to do with being successfully single, basically things that you can do, because you can't change anybody else. So not harping on, it's really how to build a relationship or move on from relationships with other people versus just telling people about themselves who aren't this and who aren't that. And some of the narratives and information that is given is really can be really harmful to my posse. Okay? I'll give an example. I seen a video a while ago. I didn't tag it or keep it, or I should have. But I seen a video a while ago, and it was about a woman, and she was saying a lot of you women were asking, so what should I do if my man says to leave him alone, he doesn't feel like being bothered? And a woman was giving some suggestions that it could be unhealthy and harmful for the posse. Okay, we already have people pleasing tendencies. We already have codependent tendencies, and the suggestions that were given sounded really self-sacrificing. It sounded very much like sometimes your respects or your wants and just blatant consideration was being pushed to the back burner. And that's exactly what we're trying to stay away from. We've already experienced that. We're not trying to continue the cycle of that, right? So I wanted to get on here and kind of go through some different things that the switch up is about, and just talk about like our side of the relationship memes and conversations and things that's happening, and just to remind us that, you know, there are different facets out here. There are women who do this, women who do that, men who do this, men who do that. There is no one woman or one man that speaks to every woman and speaks to every man. So I felt like I needed to do my part and get on here and tell the posse, like, listen, you can't listen to everyone on social media. You can't listen to everyone's advice. You cannot listen to, you cannot watch other people's relationships and do what they do. I've seen people watch celebrities, like they'll go on their live and they'll be like, what do you feel about this? What do you feel about that? And asking them relationship questions when we just saw the reality show where they were in a toxic relationship. Like, why would you ask that person? So you're not just anybody. You're a very special, caring, loving, giving person. You're too nice. You're probably called too nice, and all that advice is not for you. So if nothing else, I need you to know that all advice is not for you. Please seek something that is catered to you, from someone who understands you. If you're not part of the posse, that's cool. When it comes to advice, you should seek someone who understands you, and hopefully the advice doesn't harm anyone else and is beneficial to you, because it also makes you a better person. I think that's the best kind of advice. Okay, so I feel like this was kind of like a PSA, but not really, but a little bit. But like, hey posse, real quick, we're gonna get into some relationship things, just because I'm scared of the information that is being put out here. I'm not a guru. I don't have all the answers, but I have mad experience, and I throw myself into learning more and more and educating myself on things I've been through, things I'm going through, things that have to do with people pleasing, codependency, and a giver, those of us who have big hearts. And that's just my, naturally who we are, right? Throw myself into all of that, and if I don't have an answer, I will tell you I don't know. But I desperately don't want you to get swept up into a narrative that's going to be harmful for you and really mess up your successfully single journey and have you trying to be like other people when you are uniquely special. And more than likely, you don't need to do more. More than likely, you need to pull back in the way of taking your time, in a way of not forgetting about yourself, pouring into yourself, opening your mouth, using your voice, setting those boundaries, just having a greater understanding of who you are and what that means, and learning how to communicate that with others. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video here. Excited to make more videos about so many different things I've seen online that I'm hoping you're not watching, basically. Okay, so again, I am Rain with successfullysingle.online. This video was brought to you by The Switch Up, Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop, which is available at I keep knocking this phone over. Which is available at successfullysingle.online. Okay. God bless you. See you in another video. Bye bye.